Did you know in this scene in Coraline when they're eating spinach, they actually put little bits of spinach in her dad's teeth? Now, what I'm about to bring up is a little bit more of a deep dive, so just stay with me. We're going to look in the background of the other world a lot, okay? Let's dive in. I noticed that in the other house, there are no clocks, okay? What I was just zoomed in on was a scale, but we can always see the moon. All right, keep that in mind. Check out the oven that's in the other world, okay? It's got 2 doors. There's no little back clock or anything like that. Old school gas stove, right? In the real world, it's a single door and it's got a clock on the back, okay? So no clocks in the other world, right? Okay, she even replaced the oven that had a clock and like a date and, you know, all that stuff on there. She replaced it with something that did not have that. That might seem insignificant right now, but I promise it means something later. Also, if somebody wants to try and figure out what these numbers and dates have base significance to, that'd be rad. Because I've tried and I've come up just empty-handed every time. So if you look in the back here, there's no moon, right? Absolutely no moon. If you look in the window there, there is no moon in Coraline's room. This is all in the real world, okay? The second we go into the fake world, the moon is there, right? That's like a little fingernail moon, right? There in the background, whenever we're in Coraline's room that very first night, there's this same fingernail moon, okay? The directors have said that everything is intentional in these movies, so seeing this and them putting it into the frame is on purpose. I'll show you why it's important, okay? Because they don't show the moon in every window, right? It's not in this shot, it's not in this one, it's only in Coraline's room and in the kitchen, or in moments like this, where the beldam is needing to convey to Coraline some passage of time, all right? We can see that the moon phase has even changed a little bit. It's a little bit thicker now, right? Are you starting to see how it's changing? That night that Coraline tried falling asleep to wake up in the other house and it did not work, look at the moon. Look at how unbelievably full that moon is. You remember how the last one was not that full, right? Okay, so clearly some time has passed. And when she goes back to the real world after that amount of time, that's when the food's rotten. Okay, are you with me? So it's very clear that the beldam has time manipulation abilities. Whether or not she can slow down, speed up, or control or travel through time, she clearly has a handle on it, right? And only feels the need to show it when it's important. When she's mad at Coraline, there is no moon in the sky. There's no need to keep up the charade, right? Why does she need to know what time it is or when it is in the day whenever she's not going anywhere, right? Which could mean a lot of different things because all the ghost kids are from different times. She seems to be ageless in a type of way. And here is definitive proof, like here at the end of the movie when she's doing this game with Coraline, she's controlling how fast the time is moving, right? So when Coraline was here, falling asleep, trying to go back home, how many days was she asleep in that house before she made it back? I mean, ooh.